Hey, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I'm taking a look at CHK, Chesapeake Energy, for you here. This is a stock that I'm pretty sure we analyzed before, so we'll start again from the beginning. I always like to provide the context just to kind of get a feel for where the stock has been, and hopefully that'll help us determine where it's going. So back from its inception in 1993, it had a really big swoon up, followed by a really big swoon down. Not too interested in any of that movement here. Things get more interesting starting in 1999. So from there, it gave us a really nice five-wave advance into the 2008 high, at which point it reversed, went all the way from about 65 down to who knows what, maybe $1 or so over the course of about 6 years. So it really went up nice, then it came down just as nice. So since then, in 2016, it's been on a really solid recovery, moved all the way up to about 750. It has stalled and pulled back since then, but obviously our purpose is to determine if this advance in 2016 represents the resumption of an uptrend or if it's just a counter trend bounce within a larger decline. So that's kind of our starting point. Let's zoom in and look more closely at this decline off the 2008 high. So here it is. Overall, the decline looks like a big three-wave move. It's a three-wave move right now. Three-wave moves are counter-trend moves. Doesn't mean the decline is over, but so far it does look like a counter-trend move. No reason to think it's an actual trend. So even if it was a trend, this recovery off the 2016 low has the potential to move up to the 1250 to about 19 area just as a counter trend recovery. So there's still potential for growth even if this is not the resumption of the uptrend, which is what makes it interesting and what we discussed last time we looked at CHK for you. So pretty good potential for sure. So if we zoom in, we can garner some more information. The advance off the 2016 low, the initial up leg early on in the year, was certainly a trendy move. There was a counter trend pullback from there. It tried to resume the uptrend, set a new high, and since then it's kind of been drifting lower. Kind of the curse of the market in general, what we're seeing over the last several weeks. So this isn't really out of line with what's happening across the market. Despite that, here's what we need to know. If CHK has resumed its uptrend here off of May's low, it needs to stay above 525. If it moves below 525, that's a bad sign no matter how you slice it. It would open up the door to move all the way back down towards these lows that happened in April and May. That's a pretty big decline, especially percentage-wise on CHK. So obviously you wouldn't want to be involved in CHK at that time if it moves below 525. What it needs to do is turn higher, move back above 750 to reinvigorate its advance off of May's low. And that would really open the door for a much larger advance, as discussed, even up to 1250, all the way up to 19, again, even just as a counter trend recovery with the potential for a much larger move from there. So overall, it looks bullish. It needs to stay above 525. A move above 750 would really open the door to a much larger advance. And overall, I would be bullish, but it has to be with the caveat that it needs to stay above 525. So I hope that's helpful. We will get to your next stock in a moment.